Hey, welcome back, friends. It's mile 3 of our Emmaus Road journey. Our focus is on Jesus. Specifically, the question that we've been asking is, who is this man? I think one of the most telling passages in the Bible that point to the person of Jesus is found in John's account of the life of Jesus, specifically in chapter 8 of John's Gospel. If you're unfamiliar with it, it's okay. A woman, let me give you the background, a woman was caught in the act of adultery by some holier-than-thou Pharisees, who in the first century world were the moral policemen of the first century. They drag her to Jesus. Now, of course, her and not the guy doing the deed with her. And the law of Moses said, if anyone was caught in the act, stone her to death. But these guys, these Pharisees, they didn't really care about her. They were trying to trap Jesus. So if Jesus said, stone her, then he would come across as heartless. If, on the other hand, he said, leave her alone, he would come across as soft on sin. So what does Jesus do? Well, you can read about this fully in John chapter 8 if you want to, but let me just tell you, what Jesus does is he calls them all together. All these religious people with rocks in their hands, he gathers them all together, he looks them in the eye, and he says these words, whoever is without sin, go ahead and cast the first stone. And then John records that after Jesus said those words, one by one, what do? They drop their rocks and they walk away. And now I want you to picture this scene. It's just Jesus and the woman. And Jesus is the one who is without sin. He has the power and the right to actually stone her. He turns to her, though, and he asks this question. He says, where are your accusers? Didn't even one of them condemn you? And she says, no, Lord. And then Jesus said, neither do I. Go and sin no more. To sum up Jesus' response in 2 words, the 2 words would be grace and truth. Grace and truth. Grace is getting what you need, not what you deserve. It's unmerited favor. Grace is God's choice to love, forgive, accept, and embrace, even though we've done nothing to deserve those things. Grace is Jesus giving this woman a second chance when he could have sanctioned her stoning. Grace is Jesus saying to her, neither do I condemn you. But Jesus doesn't stop there. He says, go and sin no more. He doesn't say go and sin some more. No, the truth is sin matters to God because sin wrecks us and sin wrecks others and sin wrecks our relationship with God. That's why he says, go and sin no more. And what is that? That's truth. That's truth. Go, you're free, you're forgiven. That's grace. Go and sin no more. That's truth. Grace plus truth, my friends, equals Jesus. And he balanced them both in a beautiful, beautiful way. He didn't condone sin, yet he never condemned sinners. Grace and truth. And that's what we see in Jesus. And can you imagine what our world would be like if there were more people in it like Jesus today? Well, that's it for mile 3. I hope this helps you see Jesus better, and I hope that I'll see you back tomorrow as we continue our journey to know Jesus better.